Welcome back to Duda Dojo, your go-to source for the latest Duda news, platform how-tos, and product updates. I'm Jessica, and this week we have some exciting news to share. RivalMind won a prestigious GDUSA award for a website we built using the Duda system. So let's hear more about it. Alexis and Haley, I am actually genuinely intrigued to cover the topic of discussion today, and that would be about a website that we built in Duda, who recently won an award, and that award is, Haley?
The American Graphic Design Award from GDUSA.
Yes. So RivalMind won just in the nick of time before the end of the year. And I would love to go through this website and talk about, the challenges and rewards of building it and just the value of what being awarded for your work means to each of you, as well as, what it means to the company.
Yeah.
So I actually want to dive right in and show viewers what we're talking about. So on my screen here, what you see here, first, I just want to introduce everyone to the case study. So every time we produce a new website, we do a write-up about, the challenges, rewards, what the client wanted, what it took to achieve this website. And you can see this one is for Wag and Paddle, the website that won the award, which we have announced here on the webpage. And then we just go through in the case study different elements that we share with viewers to talk about kind of what the results were, et cetera, et cetera. So anyone that wants to check out, especially the before, look at that. And then the after, hello, amazing.
Big difference.
Yeah, but we should take a peek at the website as well. And Alexis, talk to me about what are some of the challenges that you ran into, or what was your concept when you were putting this together? How did you achieve that?
Yeah, Wag and Paddle, they were a great team to work with. They came in very open-minded, and they wanted it to be very friendly, approaching, very striking as well. And so I had laid out two concepts for them. One was a bit more generic, and then this was the second option, which they went with.
Yes, I was pleasantly surprised to see they went with this one.
They always tend to go with the one that's like my favorite, which I think is always fun. But yeah, so I definitely wanted to take some risks with this one, meaning, bolder colors, very vibrant, very bright. But they also, in their old website, as you saw, they had the images of their dogs that they take care of at the forefront. Yeah. So using that imagery really to pull the user through the site. And so I wanted to keep that as well. So you can see here in the hero, we have that image with an overlay of one of their colors. And then throughout the site, you'll see some elements and images brought together.
Yeah, let's talk about some of those elements. So you mentioned style tiles. So you were able to work in really fantastic layers here and do a lot of cuts, specifically with the dogs.
Yes. Talk
Talk to me about that, because you clearly came up with this concept, as you mentioned, but integrating that into Duda, what was that experience like?
Yeah. So when I had first come up with this concept, I wanted it to be very flowy. And then those images that you see here with the dogs and the cutouts, I wanted that to kind of break up that flowiness with the green wave. Yeah. So I used kind of these sharper edges, but still made it, very, very bold, made it pop, to really have the dogs that they're taking care of, so the user sees, okay, they're the forefront. It's not about, that this is what we do sort of thing. Yeah. And when creating this, I think that creating the concepts, I when I first started this, I was still learning about Duda.
Sure. Yeah.
And so creating the style tiles, I had to keep that in mind. Okay, could I, when I'm creating this, could I do this in Duda?
Meaning, could you adapt it into Duda? Does Duda have the tools and function that you would need in order to integrate this amazing design that you've come up, this concept from your head? Yeah. Is it actually going to play well in Duda?
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes I tend to get overly chaotic with graphic elements and kind of overdo it. So
you're a designer, of course.
But yeah, so I definitely had to, but for this one, surprisingly, because the client was so receptive to what I had made for them, I didn't have to pull back too much. And Duda was so, it's so complex that it allowed me to do all the things I wanted to do when it came to, using that wave to, go from section to section, or even use the animation at the top.
For sure.
The hero.
We can check that out a little bit. Yeah, you were able to adapt this in.
Yes.
What was the design on this? Like, what is this feature here? How did you get it in here? Is this a GIF? What is the case?
Yes. So the client had mentioned that they really liked the green wave, and I originally just had it as a static image underneath this title. But I really wanted to, experiment with the animation, and I had used videos like an MP4 or a MOV before, but they all had black backgrounds, unfortunately. So I wanted to test and see, could a GIF, if we put it in, the image tab instead of the video tab, would it work? And it did. It did. And I think
it awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. I think it worked out really great.
Yeah. And I think that, something that's super important, I just really appreciate, Haley, you bringing more to the forefront and the attention that, RivalMind deserves recognition for the hard work that it's investing. Talk to me about why you believe that this award, or any award really, has value to an organization.
Yeah. So RivalMind has done a great job of receiving a lot of great customer reviews, which is probably one of the most important awards you can get. So we have a lot of awards from Clutch about us being a top reviewed brand agency. So
as well as Google.
Yeah. Yeah, right. So I just wanted to see RivalMind expand upon our collection of awards. And I think that we make great, beautiful websites that are award winning.
They deserve it.
Yeah, they deserve it.
Yeah.
So I really pushed for us to start submitting to these awards. And GDUSA is a really reputable organization for these types of awards.
Yeah.
They've been around since 1963. They have
so that shows history.
Yeah. They have a publication. They have a bunch of monthly visitors to their website. Yeah.
It's amazing. So now, we show up in the spaces and places where they are, and they show up for us because we've added them to the website. Alexis, and all this work and everything, and having this honored, especially before, we come to the close of the year. What does that mean to you as the designer who put her energy into this?
Yeah, it's amazing. Honestly, it feels so good, but I think it's also just great for RivalMind, to have a website that, I as the designer, put my heart and soul into, but still to have that accreditation. So, this is a smaller company, and the fact that, their website is being recognized, but also, that other smaller companies or, organizations come to us for their website, they'll see, oh, they are GDUSA award winners.
Yeah, we're legit.
So cool. Yeah. So I think it's not only great for me and an honor, but it's great for RivalMind.
I agree. And then from the department perspective, or just the web development department, what do you think this award means as a department? Yeah,
aside from all the industry awareness that these awards give, I think it's really great for all the designers. Now every designer at RivalMind has a GDUSA award, which I think is super cool.
Just yay.
Yeah, yes, for us. Yeah. We're all great designers. So I think it's really it validates us, and as well as it makes RivalMind look good. It boosts our visibility in the industry. It looks good to potential clients for us. So a lot of benefits come from these.
I think it's also great that you even brought this idea to the table, because you're helping, us be recognized in the office as well, for our work and all the work we've done, and the SEO team too. They are the ones who are, keep pushing these beautiful designs.
The strategy. Anything that we need strategized. They're obviously, the whole company as a whole is just a unit. We work together. So that's a good point. Obviously, you invested the time. I know that when you and I were working on this, I said, give me the value. Talk to me about the value of this. And you did a great job of presenting that. So seeing now that your work has brought an award and honor to RivalMind, how does that feel to you personally, individually?
It feels really good. I feel I'm always trying to come up with ideas to make RivalMind awesome. Not that it's not awesome already. It is. But just constantly trying to improve upon us and help us grow. So it feels great to have that. We've received 4 graphic design awards. So it's really awesome.
I love that. If there's anything that you guys could offer a designer who's watching this, what would you say they could do, or they would need to consider if they want to build an award-winning website?
I would say try to be unique from the other entries. Try and stand
don't
out.
Template yourself.
Right.
No.
A lot of
take risks.
Don't template. A lot of websites tend to look the same. So just submit creative ones that you've done and, you know, hope for the best.
Yeah, I agree.
And I would say maybe just build it in Duda.
Yeah.
that too.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you both so much. Incredible work. Let's keep this going.
Thanks.
Hey Duda Dojoers, did you love that video? Check out this one or this one.